Hello guys, welcome to Forex with Ntombi. If this is your first time, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. Hi residents of Forex with Ntombi, welcome back. Thank you so much again for tuning in. So today's episode, I'm not going to be talking about anything that is related to trading psychology, but today's post, I just want to address a very important topic: Forex scams. I would like to address this topic. Last year around May, I did a blog post on Forex scams are on the rise since it's COVID-19. I did that blog post because I felt that I needed to warn people. I felt that I needed to share information of what people should look out for so that they don't end up falling for Forex scams. So it's been going on for quite some time, and it's been a year later already, a year and a half since we've had our first lockdown in South Africa, our first hard lockdown. That was around March, when we literally thought that we were going to lock down for only 21 days, and it turned out that it's been going on. We've been having it, and it's a year and a half later, and we are still doing lockdowns. So when we first went on the hard lockdown, obviously people were panicking. A lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people lost their businesses, and a lot of people started to work online, and people were sent to work from home. So a lot of people were then searching for alternative ways to make money. And since we were all locked down, and since we couldn't go anywhere, so even people who were not so used to the online world, they had to adjust, they had to learn. So a lot of people were out there just looking for opportunities, opportunities to invest, opportunities to make an income online, because that seemed to be like the safest place, because anyway we were not allowed to go anywhere. So because of that, also scammers were having a field day. Scammers are still having a field day even today, because we are still having lockdowns in South Africa. This is not only a challenge in South Africa, but with all other countries as well. All countries actually went on lockdowns, but I'm gonna speak more about my country because I am in South Africa. So because of that, people started to look for alternative ways online. So obviously Forex trading is something that is done online, and the way it has been presented to many people, when people hear the word Forex, people lose their minds. When people hear the word Forex, people think big money. People think, of course, it is also associated with, because there's a lot of fraud and scams and things that are going on that are really bad around Forex trading. So when people hear Forex, they usually just associate it with getting quick back, getting rich quickly, and because of that, a lot of companies have been coming and going. I don't know how many companies have come in and go ever since we went to our first lockdown. There's been companies surfacing every day, and these companies are only just there for like 30 days, 60 days. All of them, they have a very short lifespan, because they are all about just collecting money from the people and of course scamming people. So I decided to just do an audio version. This is basically something that I've spoken about already, because I did a blog post around May last year, around this topic. So before I can even dive into that, I would like to share a story, because I also have a personal experience on, how these companies work. A couple of years ago, I think more than 10 years ago, that was way before I started, trading. I used to love investing money, investing inverted commas, of course. I used to love investing money on the online businesses. Then I will search for companies and invest money, also recruit other people to do the same, get promoted to the next rank and in commission. And of course, those companies where you invest your money, then they pay you like 2% daily. Some of them will pay you 3% daily. Some of them you will invest and then you leave the money for like 60 days. And then after 60 days, you get a certain percentage, which is like ridiculous percentage. So I used to do that because I thought it was, I literally thought those things were legit. So with the companies like those, they usually say they are making money from the markets. They usually sell that story that they are making money from the markets. Then they will tell you about professional traders who are actually, trading and making the money, behind the scenes. Then we are all just reaping, our benefits, and we are getting all these profits. Actually, when I started trading, I think this is now like 6 years ago, someone actually lied and used my name and started something like a stockfell or something somewhere downtown in Joburg. And those people were using my name. They were saying I'm the one who is trading the funds. Guys, they were sending people to my website, to my blog, and they were saying I'm the lady who is behind, trading funds, and people were investing. Then they were getting, I don't know, whatever that they were getting. But lucky me, because I've been very straightforward online. My messages have been exactly the same everywhere across all platforms. So most people who were seeing my face and they were sent to my blog, they will stumble upon my blog, then they will read it, like, but it's so unlike this lady. So those people who were using my name, they made a biggest mistake by not reading my content. Because if you do read my content, you definitely know that I am not about give me your money, I'll multiply it and give you like 1,000, thousand 1,000%, 100%, sorry, 100% of profits. I'm not about that. So most people will come to me and they will tell me this information. Then that's how I found out. So going back to the companies that I used to invest in, there was one particular company where obviously we were also sold the story that there are people who are like professional traders from overseas. They are trading our funds. We are getting these benefits from the money that is being traded by these professional traders. So obviously I invested, I was earning money, they were paying me 2%, I was withdrawing money almost on a daily basis. I was also recruiting other people. I recruited so many people. Of course, these were people like who were my ex-colleagues, my friends, my family members, their friends and church people. I recruited all of them. And because I had recruited so many people, I kind of like got a promotion. Can't remember what we were called, sales rep or something like that. Then I was like a sales rep. So as a sales rep, my job was to they had my pretty face there on their website with other sales reps so I was representing Joburg or something like that, Gauteng. Then my face was there, then people would find me online. You can imagine I was now making serious money because people would find me online, they would call me. It was no longer about me recruiting people, but people would find me online and people would call me. So I continued doing that. And one day, obviously, every day I would wake up, go check my money, getting excited that my money is growing, withdrawing some money, etc., showing, of course, other people, look, I'm making money, and other people were joining as well. One day I woke up with that excitement just to go and check how much money have I got, did I get anyone signing up from online? Do I have commission? Am I climbing to the next rank? And guess what? I logged in and the website was nowhere to be found. That was such a wake-up call, and that was the last thing that I did online that had to do with investing online. Of course, I was young, I was naive, I didn't know better. But then, instead of me looking for the next one, I actually educated myself so that I could spot these things and see these things. So these days, I see a lot of people investing in these things, and I know that these things will only last for like 2 months. They have a very short lifespan. All of them, because these people who are starting these companies, who are starting these programs, they collect money. When they are done, they change names. Sometimes they recycle themselves and they come back, as a different name, but it's same people. It's the same people. Then that trend continued, and when I had now learned how to trade, there were also now companies who were like, we are, a trading company. You can come and learn from us while you earn. Then they kind of like try to make it like an MLM something, like a network marketing thing. Then you are required to recruit other people, and other people will pay a membership, and those as well, they don't last. They always just collapse, because obviously when you learn how to trade, you will also need to have money to trade. So if you are recruiting people and you are telling people that come, you are going to earn money for recruiting other people, those people that you are recruiting, they will need to have money to trade. So basically, these companies, they are running plain pyramid schemes where people are paid by the money, that is paid by those who are joining. That is why they never last. So obviously, these companies, they come and go. These companies, they come and go. Sometimes it's the same people who are just recycling. They come back with a different name. Then they take money. When they are done and they are satisfied, they move on. And then they come back with a different name. They target you again. You go and you join again. So enough about that. Let me just share a few things that you need to look out for, so that if you decide to do this and you lose money, you should do it knowingly. You shouldn't be blaming yourself for not having enough knowledge or for not having information. I'm providing this information for free. Then you can decide whether you want to use this information or you want to be scammed. If you are scammed after listening to this podcast, you definitely chose to be scammed. So they are very attractive. Those websites are very attractive. They would say things like your smartphone is your ATM. And people will lose their mind when they see that, because they see big money. Those people are very good with codes, guys. They are very good with amazing codes. They will quote, amazing people. Those people are very good at motivating you, the people who are running these sites. I don't know how many sites have come and gone, in 2021, not to mention in 2020, but in 2021 alone, a lot of people have lost a lot of money. So don't cash out your savings. Do not take your kids' money, and do not sell your house, do not sell your husband, do not sell your wife, do not sell your kids to join these things, because these things are collapsing. Definitely, they have a very short lifespan. Your smartphone is your ATM. If you see this statement, guys, just run. If you see this statement and they are saying there's some people who are trading money behind the scenes and that is why you are now earning these profits, run for your life. Because it usually doesn't last. You will invest your money, but definitely you are going to lose your money in the end. Maybe if you are doing these things and you are doing it knowingly and you don't care who you are hurting in the process, then you can go ahead. But if you are doing these things because you had no idea, you actually thought they were legit, now you are going to find out that they are actually not. So most of the time they will send these messages that your cell phone is your ATM. Then of course it's an attractive statement. Then you go ahead and you invest. Try to investigate. Don't put your money with companies that are not even registered, companies that are not regulated or authorized to offer such services. I also did write a blog post. I'm going to leave it in the description of this episode, where I was explaining on how to check if companies are authorized to offer the services that they are currently offering, so that you don't end up investing money or giving people money who are not even authorized to handle public funds. So be careful of that one. Then there's also another trend where they just do cold calls. They call you, then you are like, no one can ever go out of their way, guys, to call you just so that they can tell you how you can make money. Be careful of those inboxes. Be careful of those people who are from Pretoria, especially on Facebook. These people are from Pretoria. They are residing in Dubai. These people are from Pretoria. They are residing in London. Be careful of those people. If someone just add you as a friend, then they send you a message on Facebook and you see their profile and they are from Dubai. Guys, those people do not even bother to check other people's profiles. I also get the same messages. I see people complaining about people from Pretoria who are residing in Dubai. My my profile on Facebook and on social media, it states very clearly that I'm a Forex coach, but I still get these messages. So this is just to show that those people are not, they don't even bother to check your profile. They just want to scam you. I get a lot of, inboxes, especially on Facebook, from those business advisors from Pretoria who are currently residing in London or Dubai. I get a lot of those as well, or in UK. So please, guys, be careful. Ignore. Those people are out there to scam you. Be very careful if you start receiving calls and people are telling you about how you can make money and those fund managers are not real fund managers. And most of them, they have one thing in common. If it's people that you know and they are real, they are not using pretty faces on Facebook, women's pretty faces, and they are using their own, they usually just end up in court, all of them, because they are just out there to scam you. So please be careful. Then there's investment websites. I've already shared a story about a particular investment website. I forgot its name. It was like years and years ago, over 11 years ago, 12 years ago, I think, or 13. That was a long time ago, so I can't even remember the name. But those websites where they are saying invest money, you'll get paid 2%, you'll get paid 1%. Do not invest your money in those things. Anything that promises you daily returns, do not. I don't even want to touch on cryptocurrencies and others. I just want to focus on the Forex one. But almost all of those things, if you follow the FSCA, you would see that a lot of companies, are liquidated. People are losing money because people are flocking into these companies. They're investing monies with companies that are not even authorized to offer such services. So please do check out the blog post so that before you can invest money with anyone, just check the company if they are authorized to do that, because if you are doing it with an authorized company, at least there is somewhere where you can report them. But if you are just giving people that you are finding on social media, you are giving them their money, unfortunately, if they go under, they will go under with your money. Then they will come back using another name, target you again, because you are an easy target. You are then going to invest with them again. So also try to avoid, I always laugh and say this statement that says I'm interested. When people are posting about this on Facebook and you are forever leaving your WhatsApp number on comments, you are forever interested, you are making yourself an easy target. Scammers are always watching people like you so that they can come back and hit you. They can come back and scam you. So you need to be careful, guys, and just try not to put yourself in a victim's list. It's very easy to remove yourself from the victim's list. Be careful. If ever you decide to give someone your money, at least know if they are running and if they are authorized to offer such services. Most of them are not. So yeah, guys, just be careful and take care of your money, because if you don't take care of your money, no one can take care of your money like you. No one, absolutely no one. So if you cannot take care of your own money, you cannot trust anyone with your own money. If you cannot take care of your own money, no one can. If you want to get involved in the markets, learn how the markets work and do it yourself. If you want to invest money, there is no such thing as an investment that gives you 5% on a daily and it lasts. It will just, be there for like 2-3 months. Then the next thing, all your relationships are ruined because you have recruited people from church, you have recruited your family members, you have recruited your friends, So your relationships, they get ruined because of these things. So if you decide to do these things, at least do these things knowingly, so that you also can choose the people that you want to recruit, and you tell them that unfortunately no one is ready, to just tell the truth and say, come, let's invest, but this thing can disappear anytime. All those things most of them are pyramid schemes. If you can think back, I'm sure you've seen lots and lots of articles, especially from MoneyWeb, lots and lots of articles about these, companies that are going under. People are crying because people have lost monies, and we are talking about like serious monies. So try to be careful and take care of your money, because no one else will ever take care of your money like you do. So there is no such thing as being headhunted so that you can be given money. So stay away from those people from Dubai, and of course stay away from those people who are, the people that I'm talking about. They target all of us. They target me as well, and stay away from investments websites. And also be careful of the statement that says your smartphone is your ATM. Of course, your smartphone can be your ATM, but also just be careful, because you need to make sure that whatever that you are investing in, it is something that makes sense to you. It is something that you understand. I know that most people are desperate, to make money. Most people are panicking. Most people are, there's a lot of economic crisis going on, and everyone is just facing. Most people are just facing, challenges. But try not to involve yourself in these things. Learn how the markets work, then you can at least control yourself and try to make money legally in the markets. Thank you guys for listening. Please do check out the blog post. I'm gonna leave it on the description box.